Всем вам привет.
So these are my new Russian friends. We met at Capoeira. I go to Capoeira here, but I'm usually with children. They're like all under the age of, I don't know, under 15. But now I finally met some people who are my age. They don't understand. Do you understand anything I'm saying or no?
Capoeira.
Woo! Спасибо за внимание.
Делай фотографию.
Привет, ребята. Кто он?
Ярослав Мудрый.
Русский царь. Князь. Это был князь.
Okay.
Nicole versus Igor. 1, 2, 3, fight! Oh shit. Finish him. Finish her. Лин, я плохо снял этот момент. Ну ладно.
Что ты сделал?
Кто выиграл?
Победила дружба.
Как вы отношения? Настроение.
Все отлично.
Отлично. Как прошло день?
Супер наш день прошел. Позанимались спортом, погуляли, поговорили.
I play the cello, so the violin is kind of my arch nemesis. I don't really hate the violin, but I've never played it before properly, and I haven't got a cello here, so this is the closest I'm going to get. So please enjoy me for the first time in my violin debut. Yes. Oh yeah. Okay, you ready?
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? You gotta do whatever rolling. It's dangerous. I'm falling. Please don't love someone I want. You're toxic. I'm sick and I'm done. Please think it was how it goes. I'm addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're toxic? Intoxicate me now. You will love me now. I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now.
Russia recycling at their finest. I think it's like a gas thing, and love it.
Are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Never stop.
You say hello.
Привет.
Что мы делаем?
Мы играем в карты.
Я перевожу ваш...
Ну потом эти.
Я буду переводить ваш слово.
А если вопрос появится?
А?
А если вопрос появится?
Я помогаю воздухом.
Oh, so this might sound really weird because I'm sure like you've probably heard me say how I feel a bit uncomfortable here. Not majorly, especially now. Like I've been here for so long, I'm calm. I know how to react to people. Jesus, like if you stare at me, I will stare back until you look away. So like I'm definitely used to it. Yeah, just in Russia, people generally aren't friendly towards each other. Like if it's not necessary. Like if you're with friends, okay, whatever. But if you're like paying the bus driver, you're not going to smile and be like, "Hi, how are you?" And like I see it all the time. So when people are like overly smiley at me, like smiley, like kind of almost laughing, like hi, it's like, why are you excited to see me? I do try to take things with a pinch of salt. Maybe it's not because I'm black, maybe it's just because they're really into customer service. Maybe they really want to smile and look happy to see you. But at the same time, it's like, if you know, if Vladislav just walked into the shop, would you really be treating him like this? I don't know. Like, I don't know. I know it's annoying. Like, what do you want? Like, when you're annoyed when people are rude to you, then you're also annoyed when they're being nice to you. But like, I'm just kind of getting to a point where I'm bored of feeling like an other, And that's why I'm looking forward to going home and just knowing that I'm not a spectacle. And I'm being dramatic, like it's really not that bad. Like I don't get stairs everywhere I go. And the thing is, I've noticed the longer I've been here, the less I've noticed the stairs. And I don't know if it's because when I first got here I was really paranoid about it. That's the thing, like it's about finding the balance between your paranoia and people actually doing stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you're paranoid, so if someone looks at you and you think it's because, oh my god, I'm black, but sometimes maybe they just like your top, do you know what I mean? So finding the balance of knowing what you're seeing because you're looking for it and what is actually there. Fun fact, the other day I kind of got called a nigger, which was wild. And it's the first time that anyone's like actually outright mentioned my blackness, like a stranger, because they might sort of act what I consider to be a little bit funny or a little bit different, but they won't really say anything. But yeah, for the first time I was walking down the street with my new Russian friends, who you might have seen by now, should have seen by now, and she was looking at me, honestly, I kid you not, she was like, it's a little nigger girl, I've only ever seen them on TV. The thing is, I genuinely think in Russian, it's not as offensive as it is in English. I didn't understand all of it, but I heard the root of the word was negr. But the thing is, like in Spanish, for example, the word for black is negro. So I understand why you would call someone negro, because they are, it's just a word. But in Russian, that's not the case. I don't know the history, but I assume it's a direct taking of the word nigger and using it in the Russian language, as opposed to that's just the word for black people, because it's not. I don't think anyway. But I think it might be one of them ones where, because they're not as like have that many black people who are here to self-identify themselves in the language, that they do kind of use that nigger word to describe black people. Whether it's offensive or not, I don't really know, but I'm going to take it as offensive a little bit, or ignorant, should I say, ignorant. So yeah, that was interesting. But other than that, that is actually the only time in my entire time in Russia that I felt a bit like, oh wait, I don't know, it like took me back a little bit. But people are looking at me as I'm going to stop here for a little while. I'm almost at my house. It's weird, it's interesting. I'm having a great time though. I mean, I've made some really cool friends, as you would have seen. I'm tired, I want to go home and eat actually, so I might update you another time, but for now, see you later. Happy Yaroslav Day! S praznikom, s praznikom, s praznikom. How's everyone feeling? I think it's nice. I'm enjoying this. The weather is nice.
Hey!
Where is it? I actually know this one. I do not. It's Yaroslav's birthday, which is why there's all this celebration. But I think it's really nice. We don't really have things like this in the UK. I don't know. I say we don't have things like this in the UK. Maybe I just don't know about them or never go to them. But I think it's really nice. And like literally, like the whole entire city is covered in people. Like everyone is out of their houses walking around. Like places that are usually quite empty. So it's really nice. There's people everywhere and everybody's happy. And the weather's really nice. And people, there's like loads of performers, loads of stages have popped up. It's just really nice. S praznikom. London Eye ain't got nothing of this. Nothing.
Ведущие сегодня с этой не слышите. Только что здесь. Берите пример с этих. Бурная вас, друзья, среди мотыльчиков. Всем пошумим, встретим, все на... Пошумите наших юных, но очень крутых ребят. Напоминаем, что если вы хотите петь, танцевать или учиться актерскому мастерству, Академия популярной музыки Игоря
Na 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 na. It's actually pretty green.
Oh my god.
This is so like 2005. Like what is happening?
Oh, what is happening?
Привет! Привет!
Аплодисменты, друзья! Громче, громче, громче! Анна Ронса!
So today was Dzień Pobiedy. No, it wasn't. It was Dzień Goroda, which was like the city date. It's Yaroslavl's birthday. And I was with my new Russian friends, and I just want to talk about the importance of making friends abroad. I've been here for 3 months and barely made friends. And it's only in the last month, mainly through coincidence, that I've made friends. I feel like in some countries you can get away with not making friends. Obviously, like, it always helps. But in Russia, that's kind of different. A lot of the things and the places are kind of hidden, and you don't really know they're there unless you know they're there. Like, there'll just be a door, no sign, no nothing. And it's only if you know, oh, that's a bar, then you'll know to enter. And also, like, the people, they're not the most open, but once you speak to them, they just open right up. Me personally, like, yeah, I'm a foreigner with other foreigners, so we just see all these sort of unsmiley faces and kind of, you know, go about our business. But I was with my Russian friends today, and they were like, oh, like, do you speak English? Oh, can you help us? Or, oh, where's this place? Or, oh, what's that? And everyone just suddenly is like, oh, yeah, and he's not busting jokes. Like, we were in a queue for a roller coaster, and they just asked one woman, are you scared? And then they had a nice little conversation, like things like that I would never think to do. So you just think, oh, I'm not going to go and speak to that stranger. But when you do, so like, I think having these Russian friends has really changed my experience. Hello, thanks for watching, and thanks for making it to the end of that video. So I just thought I'd check in and say, hello, I haven't seen you in ages. This is me in the present day now. So that whole vlog was literally from like 2 years ago. I just stopped posting because I got busy. I left Russia, I started living back at uni and doing things and exams, so I just kind of stopped. But now we're on this whole quarantine, coronavirus thing. I just thought now's the time to finally edit that footage that I took and upload it. So we should have like a few more vlogs coming from when I was in Russia 2 years ago. So enjoy, and hopefully the next one won't be too long. Thanks for watching again. Bye!